It's time to find out about tips about the Rose Show. But I'm going to be different than anyone else. Hello, it's Yvonne, and welcome to Having You On. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to tell you my experiences at the Rose Doll Show from the past to avoid anything that might happen to you that I would call a hiccup. Because they have some hiccups still going on. They're getting better each year on how they're doing the show, but they still have little hiccups. And the little hiccups I call, well, for me, they affect me a lot, and they lead to disappointment. Because I don't like that. I don't like little hiccups that cause disappointment. I'm there to have a good time. And I want to share with you some tips to avoid any of those hiccups. Because those are unpleasant. Because it's the Reborn Feel Good channel. I want some feel good, especially if I'm traveling all the way there to see fantastic, beautiful babies and meet the artist and visit friends, and especially, oh my goodness, I'm such a goober fan. I'm such a fan. I'm a mess. When I get to see the sculptor artist, I just, oh wow. I don't know about you, but I just get so excited. I'm such a big fan of the artist, and I'm just amazed to be there and see them. By the way, this is Poppy that I purchased last year at the Rose Show, and she's wearing a lovely, I call it a wild rose dress because it suits her, and she has a Suavenex pacifier with roses on it. The reason I have her dressed like this is because one, the Rose Show, and two, it is Theme Thursday this week is flowers or roses or things that go. So of course I'm going to include one of my babies in the theme to get it going. I'm going to show you more babies too, just so you know. So the first thing you do when you arrive at the show, congratulations, you arrived! Yay! That's great. But to avoid a hiccup that happened to me, oh my goodness, right when I was getting to go. But guess what? You better have your receipt with you. Make sure you have it with you because there's a hiccup. This is what happened to me last year. I can laugh now because I just couldn't believe it. But it was like a hiccup and disappointment right at the start. How could that be? So here's the thing. I arrived and they said, here you go, here's your ticket. And I slid it across the counter. And I'm going, what is this? They said, here's for the ice cream social. And I was thinking to myself, I imagine the ice cream's good, but I don't think I'd fly all the way here just for the ice cream. That's the only ticket they had for me. They didn't have all the other tickets that I purchased. They only had this one ticket for me. There had been a mix-up and they, my tickets were somewhere else. Hey! I don't want to have a hiccup to start. So here we go. I'm going to move around a little bit and get you to see another baby while I chat some more.
Here I am with Leanne. And she's wearing a little smock dress. I think it's reminiscent of Little House on the Prairie. So cute. And I'm going to get into the courses that they have at the Rose Show, classes that they have the Rose Show, as well as they also on the show floor, I don't think anyone has mentioned this, but they have little breakout workshops. They'll make announcements and they'll be, at that moment, you go to this booth and there'll be a demonstration on how to do something, how to make something, and you want to go and check those out. And that's a very important tip. I wanted to mention that because I learned how to insert eyes at the Rose Show one year by going to one of these little breakout workshops, and they're absolutely free on the floor. You paid for your ticket to go into the show, and you listen for when they have these announcements for these little workshops. And I hope they have them again this year. I'm pretty certain that they will, but they were really wonderful. And they're quick, and they're, part of the show, and it was really good. And you get to learn from master artists, and they're right there. So you might as well take up the opportunity of picking up some tips there on how to reborn or make something. They have them right there. So I want to get in the courses that are extra, not part of the show, but they're extra. And many of them sell out, and they sell out fast. And I'm going to talk about which ones sell out fast, and so you know ahead of time for next year. So here we go. They have this year, these are courses they have this year, beginning rooting, which is Wednesday, 9 to 5 p.m. Advanced Reborning Wednesday and Thursday, 9 to 7, 9 to 12 on Thursday. Fantasy Painting on Wednesday and Thursday, 9:30 to 5 p.m., 9:30 to 2 p.m. For the very first time, they're offering this course, Reborn Photography. And that's kind of unique because they have it at nighttime for the course, and it starts at 7 p.m. And one of the best courses that they have there that sells out so fast is silicone painting. And I remember one year they only had 10 spots available for this class. I don't know how many they have now, but it sells out very fast. So if you're interested in learning how to paint silicones, make sure that you, as soon as it's available, to book it, because it will sell out so fast. And they have Beginning Reborning, which is Wednesday 8:30 to 5:30, Thursday 8:30 to 2 p.m. And they have Ethnic Reborning, Wednesday 9:30 to 5 p.m., Thursday 9:30 to 3 p.m. And what's really cool is they have a sculpting class. They usually have one every year, and that's really fascinating to learn how to sculpt a reborn from scratch, to learn what the process is and find your talent there. And they also have Advanced Rooting this year, taught by Jacqueline Kramer. Wow, that is so cool. And that's Wednesday 8 to 5 p.m. And they also have Hair Painting by Yvonne Nather, which I took her class last year and I highly recommend it. It seems like they're doing the same thing as last year. She offers 2 classes, one on Wednesday and one on Thursday, and highly recommend taking her course. You learn a lot, and she makes it look so easy. And also this year, a brand new class, Fantasy Wigs, which is July 11th, 3 to 5 p.m. And those are the courses. And don't forget about the breakout workshops that they have right there on the show floor. It's really cool. You have to listen for them, and you just run over to the booth that they tell you to, and you learn a lot. So check that out. Yvonne Nather probably will have a little demo on her hair painting, and you want to run for that and check it out, because she's fascinating to watch how well she can do that, quickly she can do that, and it's amazing. So I'm moving on. I have another baby for you to see and more to chat about. Here is Julie, and she's wearing a kimono. That's the reason why she has her hands up. She wants to show off those sleeves. I just love the sleeves of this kimono. It's a full-on kimono, as you can tell, full on, and she's standing between both my cribs, so you can see my boy crib, my girl crib, right there next to each other. It's a good place to be, Julie, right in the middle of the action for all the babies, where the babies are. Speaking of babies and where the babies are, they're on the show floor, and within the brochure of when you go in, they have these little tear-out tickets that you can place them in the boxes for a chance to win babies, reborns, right there on the show floor. And if you want to do that, go ahead and enter for those. I just don't have the time for that because it just eats up a lot of my time. So that's a tip. If you have time, do it. But if you don't have time, I wouldn't do it, because it does eat up a lot of time waiting to see if you won this one, if you won that one. But yeah, there's a chance to win one. If that's something you want to do, go ahead and try to do that. I am very busy trying to get footage for you of the show, and I hope that you will enjoy what I can bring to you from the show. I really enjoy going. I've been going since 2015 to the different shows, and I really enjoy the people. I really enjoy the whole experience, and I hope that you'll enjoy what I'm going to bring to you in the next few videos. So take care, everyone. I'm Yvonne. Thank you for watching Having You On, the Reborn Feel Good channel. Of course, please subscribe for more.